What is up, YouTubers? This is your boy Scartoon, and I'm here today to bring you another Bleach Brave Souls video. I'm going to be doing the 6-star 100% character analysis on none other than Saikyo no Shinigami, Kurosaki Ichigo. That's right, I'm going to be doing the 6-star character analysis on Ichigo Kurosaki, the Dangai version, of course. So without further ado, let's get into this bad boy. Alright, so right off the rip, you're going to note that his stats look completely broken. There is nothing that I find particularly wrong about this, except everything is just too high. I mean, 800 stamina, that's something that most 6 stars barely touch. And then to top it off, he has a 645 attack, which is just smoking. Once again, just making him a really devastating fortress. 294 defense, that's really close to 300, and that is considered a really high defense. 253 focus, not such great focus, but you know, for that amount of focus, I would have expected 200 for these stats, but yeah. And lastly, 530 spiritual pressure. Not quite all the way up there, but you know, to have over 500 with these impressive stats, that is a feat within itself. And he's also a normal attack damage user to boot. So this guy is just looking fantastic on paper. I'm so jealous of Swag. Now let's get into his soul tree and further examine these attainable upgrades of his. So right off the rip, you're going to notice that he has 5 attainable upgrades. Okay, so from left to right, we're going to just go over these. So first, he has long reach. You know, as his 5-star version, he looked like he had pretty decent reach, and I got time to play with him. And now he has increased AoE. That's nice. Next, Sprinter. This is pretty common, and it just means extra flash steps. You guys all know this. All right. Bruiser increases normal attack damage. So he's really he's living up to his NAD standards. He's got the long reach, and he's got the extra NAD damage. So this guy is just, they're beefing him up for all the right reasons. Next, he has Berserker. This increases his strong attack damage. This gives me the idea that a possible sad build might just work with him. And lastly, Bombardment. This increases his special move hits. Now, I've actually seen this taken to the max, and he does like 10k damage per hit, and it hits like about 5 to 10 times. So yeah, he can pretty much be a boss killer if you had that many Ichigos. So yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so without further ado, guys, let's just get into these clips. Running a NAD build. Boosters, Ichigo raid quest. Let's get it poppin'. Alright, so first things first, we're going to test out his attack string. So I believe it's a 4-hit attack string like normal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it's a 4-hit attack string, but the first hit is actually 2 hits. So he does 1, 2, and then, you know, completes the string with individual hits afterwards. I like, if they're going to have a multi-hit, it being their first and it's only 2 hits, that's actually really acceptable. It, you know, you could actually get 2 hits off. He has really decent range on those, really nice widespread range on those attacks. Really lets you play a NAD build, you know, really well, because you could just like literally go around all these characters and just, yeah, oh my god, and he's such a smooth transitioning character. Definitely a game changer in a NAD build. Fastest NAD I've ever seen, fastest and smoothest, and he's actually producing pretty decent damage. I'm not all that impressed thoroughly about his damage, to be honest with you, though. I've actually seen, you know, this kind of NAD damage from 5 stars. So, I mean, it's not overall impressive, but it is pretty impressive. I think Shunsui actually had higher damage output, but, you know, I don't know what the rate of his damage is. But, once again, just that range that he has for a slasher and everything, he gets an A+ for a NAD build, obviously. He's just really good with it. No brainer. Running a sad build. Sad build. Ichigo raid quest. Let's just get this done. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is test out these cooldown times. So, first strong attack, 8 seconds. Second strong attack, 16 seconds. And last strong attack is 24 seconds. So that means that they're going to be cooldown intervals of 8 seconds apiece, and that's not so bad. Now, this is an SP build with 30% extra additional SP. I apologize for the items. I would have had better ones, but, you know, this is not my account. This is Swag's account, so get mad at him. Alright, so let's test out how well these strong attacks do damage. These guys are always a pain in my ass because they're always a pain. Okay, I'm not seeing overall impressive damage on his strong attacks. A lot of people were assuming that he'd have like this ridiculous amount of strong attack damage SP. So if I analyze this a little bit, I mean, he does do multi-hits on a lot of these attacks. I think every single one of his attacks actually do multiple hits. But the one I was the most interested in is the third strong attack, and I want to wait until I get it for I want a good mob for this. Yeah, that thing hit him like 3 times, so definitely, yeah, 3 times for like 800 damage. So that's pretty decent damage. It's almost 3k damage. Wow. Okay, that is the most famous one, and that is the best one. Has the best range. It's going to catch everyone on the screen, and it's going to hit them a number of times. I believe it's 3 times it hits them. And just with 30 SP, that attack is an asset right there. I don't know. I mean, I do have, you know, 80%, I mean, 60% increase on strong attack. So, you know, if I don't have that 60% increase, you can actually see that the damage that I'll be doing with these strong attacks every hit may all be under a K. And that's, I don't know how I feel about that. Because, I mean, a viable SP build would probably be 60 plus SP, and he would be doing, you know, ridiculous obscene amounts of damage. Like, that would have been a 2k hit. Every one of these hits would have been 3k and up. But, you know, these strong attacks they're pretty decent. And for a fair, I mean, this build, I'm kind of liking. I like that hitting like 3k for just 30% SP. That's ridiculous. It just smacks them for 3k. And it's going to catch everyone. There is no need to aim. You could be turned around, I think, and it's going to... Or I think it just catches everything in front. We'll find out. But either way, yeah. A sad build actually is a viable thing to use with him. However, you might want to have a little bit more SP than what I currently have. Sad build. It's okay. Okay, going to be testing out this special. No tension type, but got him in my radar. You know you guys all love to see this, and I never get tired of it. Wow, that does pretty decent damage. Running a SAR build. Ichigo raid quest for the final time. Full boosties. Alright. So, let's test out these cooldown times. First cooldown, 6 seconds, 5.2 or something like that. Second, 11 seconds. Third, 16 seconds. So that's really weird cooldown times, but yeah. They're looking promising. They are recharging really fast, and we're already ready to get started. So, let's go. Alright, and we all know that this is all about control, and why does it look like he's doing a lot more damage with a recharge time, or at least the same amount of damage, only just more consecutively? Like, I like that. The consistent number of hits that you can do. Yeah, a SAR build, it's always just a lovely thing to use because it just gives you so much. It allows you to do combo chains with your strong attacks. That's actually something that I haven't really seen much of with a lot of characters, even being SAR users. Usually strong attacks would knock somebody back and they wouldn't work and get cohesion. But this third strong attack that he uses, just it's crazy. His strong attacks work really good in conjunction with each other for a SAR build. I'm liking the combo chains that I'm coming up with. Just using using the recharge, like, it's crazy, and it recharges pretty consistently. So very small margin of time when you have to bide your time, and with excellent normal attack damage like this for a SAR build, like, wow. I actually like a SAR build over a NAD build, but it's only because it's a lot safer. Well, there you have it. That's my 6-star 100% character analysis on Dangai Ichigo. In the end, you find out a Nad build, no brainer. He was built for it. Okay, he has these really long reach swipes that practically make him a projectile type character. Fluid motion of attack string. Those 2 multi-hit, well-placed multi-hits in his first, attack in his whole string. Fantastic. Okay, it allows you to, like when you're playing the swipe dodge with characters, like it lets you hit 2 hits instead of 1. Okay, so a Nad build is really a no-brainer. I mean, they're also accompanied by these strong attacks that just allow you to transition into your strings so well and safely. Now, Sad in a SAR build probably gets the middle score from the 3, and it's just because he has really great control, like he was a recharge time person. He doesn't do great damage on his normal and strong attacks with this build, yet he does decent damage on them, and that is all we could hope for when it's about control and completing raids safely. Not to mention, it doesn't take too long to get rid of mobs under these conditions. Now, a Sad build gets the lowest score out of the 3, but it's still a viable build to use with him in PvE. Because of his strong attacks having such wide AoE, increasing that damage by 60% actually helps out a lot and can clear mobs out if you design the right playstyle around it. Now, he's completely versatile in my opinion. It's all about your comfort level and what you currently want to use, link-wise and accessory-wise with this guy. But he's completely versatile for anything that you guys want to do. He's just a fantastic character all around. And if you have him in your roster and haven't leveled him up, I recommend you level him up all the way up. I mean, even his special, under certain circumstances, can be almost a boss killer. You can almost 2-shot a boss with him. And in another case, I've actually seen him 1-shot a boss with the special. He's just an all-around good character. He's just great. Alright? With that being said, he does have one weakness, and that is green characters and green raids. He cannot complete green raids in quick succession, and that is his one and only weakness. It is what it is, folks. Green characters will crush him in PvP. But that's my analysis, guys. You're always entitled to making up your own opinions. That's what this is about. Big shout out to Swaggington. He got this character ready so you guys can see the showcase of him. And because I'm at 1,000 subs, I wanted to get this video out there for that. Because I felt you guys deserve this. So I wanted to rush and get it done. But get it done right, of course. Right? So that's my video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. As always, I'll be bringing you more Bleach Brave Souls content throughout the week. I'm going to be doing Visor Ichigo next. So please don't ask. I'm Scartoon, and I'm signing out of here. Dude, chill. Productions.